Right, so today we will make a new garage scene. I was asked by a couple now to make one so you can do renders. Right, so today we will make a new garage scene. I was asked by a couple now. First thing we've got to do is set up to make one so you can do renders. Right, so today we will make a new garage scene. I was asked. So, first thing we need to do is, I've got a link in my sidebar which takes you to the Steam Apps Common, into Bugbear, and we need to create a new folder. We call it Render. Now inside we need to make a couple of folders. So the first one will be date. Everything's got to be lowercase inside the mod file. New one's going to be R. I'm just going to post this somewhere once. Well, I've just wound that over at the Bugbear forums as well, because it might help a few people. That's if I get it right the first time. So the second one is art that we need. Inside we need levels. And we're going levels, we need garage set. Garage set. And then inside the garage 1, I've not tried to see if it works on garage 2, 3, whatever, but they use garage 1, so I'm going to leave it as that. Now in there, this is our main mod file. So if you remember when we done the tracks, it was just mod, the mod name, data, tracks. This has just got a lot more to drill down into. So the first folder we need is textures. Always need a textures folder. Now the first thing we're going to do now that we've got that is we're going to save this scene here as our main garage scene. So I've got my common on quick access. We go into render garage, data, art, levels, garage set, garage 1. Now if I remember right, this needs to be called garage1.max. So garage 1 as a .max file, we'll just save it because then all the Bugbear exporters know exactly what we need to be naming everything. So next we're going to set up our materials editor. As always, we're going to use a multi-sub material. Discard. Now what I tend to do here is I always set the number to 1 for the first one. because once you've got your structure on this one, when you set the number to say 5, it gives you the same structure in all the other ones below. So what we're going to do is, it's going to be a box, a white box for renders. So we need to get this sizing done. Oh. Right, so length, what we're going to do, we're going to do about 30 meters, I think. So we'll create a box, and we'll use the keyboard entry. So we'll go 30 meters by 20 by 4 high. Don't think we really need it 4 high, do we? We change that, we go 1 high. That's better. So there's our floor done. So what we do, we need to create some sides. I'm going to create them all very quickly just by creating a new box. And I won't talk when I'm doing it. See, look, it's where I've messed up now. I think what we'll probably end up doing is making it a lot higher than this eventually. As you can see, just about. Now we need to go and hunt for some texture. Now let's just create it in Photoshop. Just create a white texture in Photoshop. Alright, Spud, alright, Sam. So we go 1024 square. 300, give it nice. And it's already white. So we go common. Call it main wall and save it as a TGA. Euro 32. Go away. So we go into material editor. I'll just bring my folder onto screen. What I tend to do, especially now, it's a bit easier. I'll do this and I'll go texture, grab my main wall and I drag it straight on to that where it says none. That puts it directly into my diffuse colour for me, ready to go. It gives me the standard material, puts it in a diffuse. I got to set nothing up, ready, done, sort. And like I said earlier, if you then set this set number to 3, they're already set up as all standard materials ready for you to go. So that's I'm going to grab all our boxes and we're going to assign. Lovely. Now I'm just going to open my Mac script that I wrote. And while we've got them all selected, we're just going to make sure there's no selected user-defined property. So we're just going to hit that button, it'll just clear everything for us. And then we're just going to set the collisions to true. And that's all we need that tool for. I'll just close it down. Now, to be honest, that's normally about all you need to do to create a garage scene if we're just creating a box. So what we're going to do is we're just going to test it in Wreckfest very quickly. So we'll go save again because we've already saved. Or you could use the tool that I wrote. And as long as you've already saved it, you can click this little button here, that save scene, and it all saves it for you. So you don't need to select anything at all. We're going to go up in the export, and it's already done because we saved the scene. All the file names are there. We're just going to hit export. Flash on, flash off again because there's nothing in this scene. So now that we've got this, we're going to open this again. We'll open a new one, comment, and we'll go back to the, comment, bug tool, and we need our build assets tool, just so we can convert this TGA. So let that convert. Now we need a couple of other files which I've dragged out of the Bugbear's main garage scene, which all they are is just the AI. So we're going to wang them into the main garage scene, just here. Boom. Now that's just about all we need as a mod. So let's fire Wreckfest up and see if we can see it. Normally I get all this wrong first time the car falls through or it's lost. So let's just have a look. Steam, play. Now you'll see now, this is a scene that I am just making. It's going to be a complete banger scene with H-frames and wheels and possibly dead cars around. As you can see, I'm just making the wooden roof now, and that's going to be out, released in a few weeks. But what we're going to do is we're going to go and look for this new render garage mod. So right at the bottom, render garage, here we go, and we'll hit OK, and then the Wreckfest will reboot like it always does when you change your mods. Now let's see if we manage to do it right. Oh, look at that! It's just a shame that the lighting on them, I can't move the car at all. because of what Bugbear's done. But as you can see, there's a brand new garage scene there straight off, ready to me messing with. So quick, so simple to get a garage scene in. So this is this, and I'm not too sure what to do with the lighting. I don't know where to go with that because I've not worked any of that out yet. Now we're going to go and do some online bangers. So get rid of these mods. Oh, and by the way, actually, just to prove the point, you can actually leave. I'll untick the banger garage because that's the one I've been using. I've got this render garage on here. I've got very end trap pack, UK short ovals and online bangers, Wreckfest actually on. It's going to reboot because I've disabled that other garage mod. We've got the garage mod on, and just to prove it doesn't matter what it is, you can actually go into servers with your garage mods. And I'll tell you what, we'll move it back, Sam, just to have a look. Just grab everything, convert it to editable mesh. Actually, we'll just make it huge. Right, we better undo a couple of bits of this. I've lost it, there we go, edit. Grab that. Do that, export. Just restart the game. We made it absolutely huge, remember. But anyway, just to prove, there we go. Now we'll have to do some online bangers. Let's have a look what we've got up. Got sound, both are SAN servers. Anyone in them? There we go, we'll go and have a look in. No, just say we're just going, joining online now. I'm still streaming, but I'm just going to race for a little while. Alright, cheers, yeah, I've done mainly just showing people how you could very quickly export a garage scene. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Right, here we go then. In Sam's rules, I think. Oh, it's empty. Don't know. Maybe because there was no mods in. No, I meant no moderators or admins. I keep freaking going straight over that corner in this jag. I think it's full. You've just told everyone that. No, I don't know. See that big gas thing, Josh, if you're watching YouTube? Are you owning it? Behind the control boxes and that, where there's big fucking grey. Put that for spun myself around. Yeah, I think because you were sat there. Today. Boom! I'm not in those skins, man. Everyone's getting. I can't change the way I race, mate. I even hit you. Well, freaking lucky tonight, like my computer. No, mine. Do you know what? I had more people viewing the stream when I was doing that garage than I have now racing. There's 2 people watching now. I'm getting off shortly, mate. I just thought I'd go online for a little while. How many people's in there? Alright, okay, then. Buy a PC. Come on, people. I'll only end up getting one race before I got to go. Oh no, stuff on TV tonight, mate. It has been, that's the problem. I've got to go and watch it. Otherwise it'll be round to the next freaking week and I've got two to watch. Oh no, can't be doing that. Here we go then, a quick race around Aldershot. Aldershot. It's all on the website. I can't remember off the top of my head, mate. On my website, mate, yeah. If you go to tads.me.uk, right at the top, I think I've called it skin painting tutorial, but it's not. It's how to get them in there. Oh, I'm going to look for it. I might have to turn it around. We're in the no rules. You're not completely winning that. Oh no, Ziggy's in there. Is it Ziggy or Ziggy or whatever he's fucking called? You keep going for me. I'm third, coming for it. I'm second. I'm in the post, nearly. No, I am in the post. I have to turn it round. So I'll wait for you to come past and I can cut you out. I've not turned it round yet. I'm only on 5 laps at 15. Ready for? No. Oh, I've got some different places to make up. Yeah, you need your skin, you need the vehicle file on it. And you need to use bag edit. No, you've got the game on your laptop. Then you've got bag edit, it's in the bugbear folder, and it's in the bag edit folder. They give you it all with the game, which is quite nice of them. I think they'll download extra stuff. Is that Spud? Is that Spud? No, it wasn't. And you're 70 yards in front. There he is. I just see his bonnet. Holy crap, I just can't move now. Oh, I can't move. I was going to pin you. I think that was Muller. Why didn't you fire him over the fence? There's one up halfway up the fence. It just looks like it'd be quite good you firing him over. Just in front of you now, look. That. One more hit, mate, you're dead. No, .me.uk. Are you watching my stream now? Yeah, right, I was going to say, because the website's in the bottom of the freaking overlay. Right, there we go then, people. I'll probably be back later on. Might do another stream. I'm off for about an hour or so now. Hopefully we get a few more viewers than 4. We'll speak to you later on. See you later.